Let's do it. So I am going to take it gently. I've got a very, very gentle lesson planned for you because of the heat, because apparently everyone's saying it's hot. So let's do this. So heels underneath hips and allow the knees to settle and soften. And we're going to tilt pubic bone to nose and pubic bone down towards toes while I let Veronica in. That's it. Scooping the belly. Well done. Lisa, that made me think of you then. Scooping the belly. That's it. Making sure you're taking some nice breaths. And then bring your pelvis to somewhere in the middle and circle the shoulders. That's it. Deep breaths. Done. And when you're ready, you're going to relax the shoulders away from the ears, standing tall, and draw a figure of 8 through the nose. And then bring your heads back towards neutral. And we're just going to do a little bit of breathing. I'd like you to, I'll just let Anne in, I'd like you to put your hands on your belly, around the belly button area. That's it. And for now, I just want you to breathe. So breathe into your rib cage, into your belly. Let everything naturally expand without pushing it out. And then let everything naturally contract as you breathe out. So you're breathing in. And then breathing out. Now, I'm lucky enough to have quite a big belly, okay? So have a look at my belly when I'm breathing into ribcage and belly. Notice where my hands go when I breathe in. So can you see they come down a little bit and outwards? And then when I breathe out, can you see they're very lightly lifting upwards and inwards? So what we're doing is as we're breathing in, we're relaxing our core very gently. And then as we're breathing out, our core very, very naturally, very lightly activates. So when I say weird things, like lift your tummy up and scoop your belly, because I do say things and I get caught in habits of saying things without really thinking about it because it's all a natural spiel. That is what I mean by it. So we're trying to teach functional activation of core muscles, which means we're just naturally activating with the core instead of that big brace thing. Okay, because I'm not going to punch you and I'm not going to get you to lift really heavy weights. It's just getting that naturally activating. So just by doing that 2 minutes bit there, you have been working on your core muscles, the functional core strength. Okay, does that make sense? Does it all work for you? Just about. The other way of thinking of it is you can feel it a bit more if you imagine you've got a mirror in front of you and then fog it. Go, fog that mirror. Did you see my hand lifted then? So I'm breathing in and fog. That's it. And that's the slow twitch muscle fibers we're going for. Those are the stability ones that we're going for there. If you were going to sneeze or cough or laugh, that's where we need the fast twitch ones. That's where you'll have a dandelion clock and you'll go, can you see the hand lifting? So that is the quick, fast twitch muscle fibers. You need those as well. So those are why we teach different types of activation of core, but we don't teach it like we would if we were doing great big weightlifting. So I'm hoping that makes sense, because I know Anne in particular will understand that whole bracing, and you'll be going there and really filling up the strength here because you need that brace ready to go. Whereas for us, we're a gentle functional movement. So with our breath today, we're going to gently reach to the ceiling, breathing and stretching out all the intercostal muscles. Nice deep breaths as you're doing it. That's it. And then I'd like you to dip the knee, the same knee as the arm. So we're kind of reaching. That's it. And if you were lying in bed, you would be kind of lengthening the hip away from your rib cage, but very gently. So be nice to yourself. That's it. Nice deep breaths. Well done. And then we're going to reach and then draw down. So it's a bit of a complicated move. We're swapping arms and rotating and dipping the knee. Yeah, you got it. I wondered whether we would get this one. That's it. And if you're lying down, you might want to sway the knees side to side, so you're getting that gentle rotation as well. Well done. And then we're going to open the legs a little bit wider, making sure you can see my feet. We're going to come like this to start with, so gentle knees. That's it. And if you're lying down, you can move the arms gently side to side. And we're going to start lifting that back foot. So we're not twisting the knees, the back foot moves in line with the rest of your body. So you're going to be quite light on your toes here. That's it. But I want you to keep it slow because I'm trying not to get you too hot. That's it. And then when you're ready, coming back to the center and giving everything a little jiggle. Well done. Okay. So we're going to go to balance now. So we're going to reach the hands up and then reach the hands towards one knee. Just touching the knee lightly and then reach. So if you're lying down, you might want to bring the knee towards your hands, hands towards knee. That's it. What you could do, you could give it a go, is press down on the leg and lift the leg up towards the hand, and you might feel something shift under there, just get a little bit harder. That's it. So it's all light. That's it. Notice I'm using my breath here. And I'm doing it, I mean, I encourage you to do this in and out through your nose, which is much better for you. But I'm doing it quite audibly so you know when I'm breathing. And sometimes that can help you get in touch with your breath as well. Ooh. One more. And then give those hips a wiggle. Well done. Okay. I'm a little teapot. You just get Rebecca in. So we're going to breathe in as we reach and breathe out as we return. Breathing in and breathe out. So we're breathing out as we return because that allows the muscles to draw yourself back up into a straight line. So you're breathing in to release. Breathing out to activate. That's it. Good morning, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hello. I didn't get to say hello to Anne either. Good morning, Anne.
Daniel.
Well done. Nice and gentle. And then coming back to the center, bringing the hands together, just lowering the shoulders. That's it, knees are soft. We're going to open up one arm and follow the line, making sure the hand stays in your eyes, in your peripheral vision. Then breathe in as you reach. And exhale as you return. And very similar, this time we're going to lift the arm into E and move in that direction. That's it. Breathing in. Well done, one more. And then release the arms. The music's got quite happy, hasn't it? Right, let's move into roll downs, breathing in. And exhale. That's it. And roll yourself to the point that feels safe for you. Taking breaths as you move down, remembering osteoporosis, you might want to hinge instead. Breathing at the bottom. Exhale, peel your way back up again. So take it gently. I'm surprised none of you told me off for my arms then. Because I'm in the same image as all of you. So I can see me, like I watch you and I'm like, oh my God, I just really hyperextended. Silly girl. So let's just watch our elbows, okay? Let's keep them nice and soft. Right, should we do one more and then get down to the floor? That's it. Well done, everybody. Whose doggy was it today?
Mine, sorry.
Oh, that's why I didn't recognise the voice. I've not heard, is it him or her? Her, heard her in ages. Right, so on your beds, on a chair or on the floor. Trying to say hello. And we're gonna do a little bit more core activation. So we do this a lot, but I'm hoping now with the idea of the breath, we might be able to get in touch with the tummies a little bit more. So feet hip width apart if bending your knees feels okay to you. That's it. And relax the shoulders. And then breathe into your chest and your rib cage. And then breathe out gently. And feel the rise and fall of your hands as you breathe in. And gently breathe out. And this time we're going to fog those mirrors again. So we're going to breathe in. And then breathe out and fog that mirror in front of you. And you might feel a little bit more of an activation of the tummy. So breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in. I'm hoping you can't hear my tummy. That was really rumbling. This time, imagine you want to create just a smaller space on the mirror in the fog, okay? So you're going to blow through more pursed lips and notice how your tummy responds. That's it. So breathing in. And then relax the arms and relax the hands. And we're going to circle the pelvis. So we've got that Malteser on a plate and we're circling it around.
It'll melt in this heat.
What's that?
I said it'll melt in this heat.
Oh.
We
So,
got
Kathy-
marbles today.
Oh, you've got marbles.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a marble.
Is it not a chocolate day today for you?
Oh, I don't want it melting on my knickers.
Let's circle the other way as well. So, Kathy, are you actually warm today in your house?
Not as warm as I have been the last couple of days, but still warm enough to wear a jacket, which is unusual.
Gosh.
And that's with windows open.
Yeah. And then we're going to bring our pelvises back towards the centre and line the feet up so they're hip width apart, and reach your arms towards the ceiling. If you're sat up, you'll be reaching them in front of your body. And so if you're sat up, it'll be this way, like this. So, and then we're going to gently float one arm open and then turn the head in the opposite direction, breathing in. And exhale. That's it. And the other way. And exhale. Have a look at your elbows. Just double check that you're not bending them backwards as you're doing this one. Let's get lovely soft elbows. That's it. Well done. And swap sides. And then we're going to bring our hands down towards the pelvis, the back of the pelvis, and reach the hands underneath the buttocks. But just be careful you keep your shoulders and your fingers in joint. And bring the hands together, not the hands, the legs together. And I want you to maintain that weight on your hands as you draw one knee out towards the side. And then return. And notice what your tummy does as you're doing this. So you're trying to keep the pelvis really still and the weight evenly distributed. So you may notice that your tummy, especially on the opposite side to the knee moving out, gets a little bit harder, almost as though it's kind of trying to press down into the mat. That's it. And then when you finish that one, we're going to bring the knees in towards our chest.
You know what this music reminds me of?
What?
My old ballet exams or like ballet lessons.
Oh, how funny. It is actually bar Pilates music, so that would make sense.
Oh,
Because
really?
that's very, very ballet inspired. Let's circle the other way. It's not bringing back any childhood traumas for anyone, is it? Oh, well, Sophie, I'm glad you had a positive response to ballet.
Well, there was lots of jiggling of my hips involved.
I bet, God. And then we're going to lengthen one leg and still hug the other leg in towards the chest. And breathe. That's it. Taking nice deep breaths. And then swapping sides. This is for the gardeners in case anyone's wanting to garden today.
Yep.
Yeah, thought you might, Kathy.
I have to work on the jungle today.
The juggle?
The jungle.
Oh, the jungle. And then we're going to bring both knees in, open them wider and send the heels to the sky. And if you want to introduce a little rock, feel free, like this. Or you could bring your hands further up. You could even hold on to your toes if you can reach them. And then we're going to lower the legs down so the knees are bent, the arms are in a T or a Y, so they're relaxed. So if you're sitting up, you might want to just rest them. Ooh, my balls come to attack me. Rest them on the armchair. And we're going to very gently sway the knees side to side. So you're going to breathe in as you move the knees to one side. Breathe out as you return them back to the center. Breathing in. And exhale. And then we're going to bring the knees back together, feet together, and allow the knees to move towards one side and breathe. And then use your breath, your out breath, to bring them back. Then breathe in as you move the knees to the other side. Coming back to the center. That's it. And very gently push yourself into a seated position. Well done. So very gentle. Let's see, curve the spine and then press the chest towards each other. So remembering when we press chest towards each other, you'll really want to hyperextend the neck, but we're just keeping it nice and long as we move between the two. That's it. Well done. And then sitting tall, and we're going to circle the rib cage around. Very small. That's it. Let's go the other way. Well done. And then reach the arm up and over. Breathing in, remembering this is an option too. And exhale. Well done. That's it. Final one. And then we're going to fold ourselves over our legs, taking deep breaths in towards the rib cage and the spine, breathing. And exhale, roll yourself up nice and tall as we reach the arms up in celebration of how amazing our breath is at activating our core muscles in a functional way. Well done, everybody.